Somerville Highlanders play host to the Everett Crimson Tide. Before we get to the lineups, good afternoon, everyone. We would like to recognize that today is our annual Somerville Youth Soccer Game, where we recognize and honor all of the members of the Somerville Youth Soccer players and families who are in attendance today. We would also like to give a special thank you to the Executive Director of Somerville Youth Soccer, Jim Seavey, for all his hard work and dedication. Please join us after today's game for pizza and refreshments. Thank you. And now, the starting lineup for the Everett Crimson Tide. Number 19, Alondra Flores. Number 17, Yelsa Garissa. In net, wearing 0, Amelia Maria Babcock.
Light enough.
Number 23, Casey Martinez. Number 1, Giselle Arazo. Number 9, Gabriela Lones Rivera. Number 7, Kayla Andrade. Number 22, Sofia Arana Quintanilla. Number 4, Giselle Lemus. Number 11, Rosa Romero. And number 12, Tiffany Aguilar. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. In net, wearing number 1, Julia Rafkin. Number 2, Layla Smee. Number 3, Caitlin Logue. Number 5, Fiona Rixone. Number 6, Delia Richardson. Number 7, Camila Plata. Number 9, Annika Johnson. Number 10, Wendy Santos Mena. Number 11, Isabella Membreno Gomez. Number 12, Annalise Brand. And number 19, Olive Red.
Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Girls Soccer on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and today the Highlanders are closing out their GBL schedule against the Everett Crimson Tide. As the Highlanders face off against the Crimson Tide today at Dilboy Stadium, the Highlanders come in ranked number 43 in Division II. They are number 1 currently in the GBL, 10-3-2 overall, 10-1-2 in the GBL. Everett comes in. They are number 5 in the GBL, number 45 overall in Division I. In the MIAA rankings, they are 8-8 overall, 7-6 in the GBL. Somerville did defeat Everett at Everett earlier this season by the score of 4-0, and we have stakes in this game as the Highlanders, with a win today against Everett, can guarantee themselves a second straight GBL championship as they can successfully defend that GBL title. With a victory today against the Crimson Tide, that will solidify them at first ahead of Lynn Classical. Classical has 2 games left on their schedule, both against the 2 last place teams in the GBL, Lynn English and Chelsea. And if the Highlanders were to lose today and the Lynn Classical were to win out, which is very likely, they would leapfrog over the Highlanders. So an incredibly important game today for the Highlanders as they face off against the Crimson Tide. Of course, stakes on the other side for Everett as they sit right now at 8-8. They have 2 games remaining. If they are able to win today, they will guarantee themselves placement in the Division I playoffs. So an opportunity here for Everett to get into the playoffs with a win, an opportunity for the Highlanders, who are already in the playoffs in Division II, to secure a second straight GBL championship. And those are our stakes today. Highlanders, 3 more games remaining in the season. They have this game against Everett. They also have a game coming up against Malden Catholic. They are ranked number 57 in Division II, and that will be on Thursday, the 24th of October. That's senior day. It's going to be 6 o'clock in the evening here at Dilboy Stadium. A little change on the time there, so we'll celebrate the seniors on this team. And then on Monday, that would be on Monday, they will be facing off against Saugus on the 28th. That will be 4:15 here. Saugus, the number 8 team in Division III, as Saugus will be coming in here a favorite against the Highlanders. We'll see how they do as we are underway here at Dilboy. Highlanders controlling the opening kick as they look for the inbounds to Plata. Johnson looking to center that one as she gets around. Drops that one back. Everett looking to pack that defense in as Wendy Santos will play that one back. So it goes all the way back to Logue. Logue brings it out here near side to Fiona Rickson. It's the Highlanders starting out with Isa Membreno Gomez here on the left side as well. Rickson left side back. Caitlin Logue in her defensive sweeping position. Out on the far side, Leela Smee. And Delia Richardson as well playing up in the midfield position. Chasing that one down, trying to get to it, but Everett able to clear it away. So Highlanders unable to build. Highlanders will be playing in the playoffs. Remember, the MIAA playoff matchups will be out after Halloween, so keep your eye on MIAA.net. We will have coverage of playoff action as all the Highlander fall sports, girls soccer, boys soccer, as well as girls volleyball involved in the postseason this year for the Highlanders. So we'll keep our eyes on those matchups. The boys soccer team currently in the new rankings that just came out, ranked number 31. So they are in position for the possibility of a home game currently. We have another game for the boys coming up as we have senior day coming up for the boys. As the Highlanders keeping control of the ball. Annalise Brand with it in the middle. Brings it out here wide. Isa Membreno Gomez back in to the back there. Now Logue will begin the attack from the very back. He's trying to get it through there, but Gisela Razzo gets a foot to it there. Now Brand gets it over to Wendy Santos. Santos unable to get past Kayla Andrade. Put the charge into it now, chasing it down. Plata in the middle there, but it gets beyond them, and Amelia Maria Babcock able to take care of it back in the goal. Highlanders working the short passing game right now, trying to find creases through this Everett defense. They defeated the Crimson Tide 4-0. That's going to be onside. As in, taking the shot there is Olive Red. And Red shot the left foot just high. Tried to hit it up in the upper right-hand corner to get it past Maria Babcock. So the Highlanders building their first scoring opportunity of this game. About 4 minutes into it. Goal kick settled in by Rickson. Gives it to Membreno Gomez. Now Issa with it. Sends it back to the center. Nobody there to play it for the Highlanders. Cleared away by the Everett defense. Gabriela Lones Rivera moves that ball forward. Now Garcia to the center. Arazo trying to run onto that one, but cleared away by Logue. Now Santos out wide. Nice touch there as they try to get the run out wide. Plata is in the middle. So they get the center towards Plata. It's behind her, though. Membreno Gomez comes in, fires it towards the net. And Maria Babcock takes care of that one. Issa not able to get quite what she wanted onto that shot. Highlanders building the first scoring opportunities of this game. Now Logue will begin it back at the back. Arazo harrying her there. And Santos's pass a little soft there, but Annalise Brand able to get in there. Now Arazo passes it back. Smee got the head to it there. Now Logue. Cutting across is Lones Rivera. That ball given up is Wendy Santos. Nice defensive job poking it away. Olive Red not able to save that before it goes out of bounds. 5 minutes elapsed here in the first half. Highlanders and Crimson Tide scoreless at zeros. So Richardson looking to play that forward. Sticks with it after he got ricocheted back towards her. Now Logue skies that one. Looking to run onto it. Is Red getting past Maria Babcock. Oh, Maria Babcock's able to get down on the ball there as Olive Red almost took advantage of the unsure hands there of the goalie for Everett. Offsides was whistled on that one as they set it for the kick. Keep an eye on Everett looking for offsides traps. That ball out, Richardson will bring it in. Nice overlap opportunity here for the Highlanders out wide. Plata is there. Membreno Gomez on the back post here. That ball out, it will wind up. And a throw in for the Highlanders. Centered, looking for Membreno Gomez, but knocked away by the Everett defense. Highlanders trying to keep the attack on. As Richardson had played that forward quickly, but it was quickly repulsed by the Everett defense. So Highlanders trying to build through the middle here with Annalise Brand. Rickson out wide. Membreno Gomez had broken back towards the sideline. That got by her. A little loose out there right now for the Highlanders in terms of their short passing action. They've built to a couple good scoring opportunities, though. You just feel like they're going to be able to break through at some point in time. Everett, team they defeated 4-0. As that pass into Plata just barely was not able to save it from going out. Maria Babcock extremely far off of her line as the Highlanders have the ball on the attack here. As Logue feeds it out wide to Richardson. Richardson tried to get it up to Santos, a little hard. And now that's sent back by Everett. Now Smee gives it to Brand. Brand, a good job keeping away from Arazo there. Now Richardson trying to get it through that midfield area. Not quite able to as Brand passes that one where Lones Rivera can get a foot to it. Now Lones Rivera again passes that into space. Santos able to jump on that one for the Highlanders. That chipped forward. Johnson with a beautiful chip forward. Plata trying to get to it. Maria Babcock well out of her box by a good 10 yards. Very, very aggressive. Have to be very, very sure of your play with your feet as a goalkeeper coming out that far. As I pointed out earlier, she is well off of her line. The opportunity for the Highlanders to put something up high, which is what they tried right there, and get it in behind her. Maria Babcock able to trace that back and get it. As that ball will go out of bounds, Highlanders will get the throw in. Bruno Gomez heading out for the Highlanders. Right off the bat, Adriana DeGoyer getting the ball, getting some action. Lones Rivera trying to get around Rickson, unable to. She gets that one forward looking for Plata. Plata unable to settle as it got knocked away. But now DeGoyer will get onto that one and send it back, controlling it for the Highlanders. Now DeGoyer looking for Plata. It's Plata in a race for the ball. Giselle Lemus able to clear it away. Quick restart here as Olive Red tried to make the turn just a little bit far away from her. Lones Rivera working against Rickson. Rickson just taking it right away from her. The Highlanders will work to the other side of the pitch. Nice touch there by Olive Red. She looks to get around the corner using her speed. She's able to, looking for Plata. Now DeGoyer will cut in. She'll take the shot, and Rick gets blocked immediately. Now Brand with it. Brand fires that one towards the net. Not much on the shot, though, as Maria Babcock able to take care of it. Lots of speed on the far side. You saw Olive Red with a ton of speed there, getting ahead of her defender. Might have centered that just a bit too early, honestly, looking for Plata. As it got through to DeGoyer, she was unable to get the shot off cleanly. Sent forward by Richardson, touched by Red. Red with the turn, looking to run onto it. She'll send it up into the air. I think she was trying to pop that one towards the net. Instead, it came back the other direction. Logue with Arazo on her, sends it out to Richardson. Richardson plays that forward. And now back to Caitlin. Logue will fire this one off, trying to get through there. As Yelsa Garcia, an excellent job, able to knock that one away. Now Tiffany Aguilar prevents the ball from getting to DeGoyer, but DeGoyer just takes it right away from her. Plays that forward for Plata, trying to get around the defender there as Lemus keeps the body in between, but Plata keeps coming. And she's able to earn the corner kick there. Nice job by Camila Plata. She kept control of that ball and first forced the corner kick. First corner for the Highlanders today. As Leela Smee gets into the center of the box, trying to get the head to it there. Maria Babcock got a hand to it. Brand taps it. Santos tries to control. She'll play it back. Now Delia Richardson from way back there takes that shot. Maria Babcock able to handle it there. I don't really argue with that shot. As aggressive as Maria Babcock has been off of her line, possibility of getting her out of position in that case for Richardson could have paid off, as Rickson now will send it forward to Brand. Highlanders dominating control of this game. DeGoyer has plenty of grass out in front of her to run into. She's got Johnson and Plata, or actually that's Johnson and Olive Red, who was on the far post. Instead, she fired that one towards the net, ended up going wide with the left foot. Scoreless still here at Dilboy. About 14 and a half minutes into the first half. It is simple arithmetic. If the Highlanders win, they win the GBL for the second straight season. A successful defense of their GBL titles. As Arazo gets her pass picked off by Annalise Brand. Great job by Brand. Popped forward beautifully there by Olive Red, trying to get DeGoyer to run onto it, and the hand is up. As the offsides is going to be called on Adriana DeGoyer. Everett playing a very defensive-minded game thus far. Our two forwards, Gisela Razo on the far side and Gabriela Lones Rivera, neither really have been aggressive with any sort of forward attack. As Red will play that out wide. Plata looking to run onto it, and she does. Speed looking to get around the corner there to make the cross. She'll stop it at the end line, keeps it in. She'll cross with the left foot, and that will be out of bounds, and it looks like Camilla was unable to save that one from going out of bounds, so it will be a throw-in for the Crimson Tide. Beautiful day here at Dilboy Stadium. The sun beats down. Ball cleared out of danger by Everett. Rickson will settle it and pop it forward. Highlanders looking to turn things around quickly and counter. And Maria Babcock lets that one go a little bit, but instead will take control once she verifies it came off of a Highlander. Good punt there by Maria Babcock as Smee tried to send that out wide. Anticipated by Giselle Arazo. That will go out for the goal kick. That's Julia Rafkin, goalkeeper for the Highlanders. Handling the ball there. Her first action really of the day. Absolute dominance thus far for the Highlanders in terms of possession, but not yet on the scoreboard. We're scoreless with 22:44 remaining. Timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. We will be back here at Dilboy Stadium on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium. Highlanders versus the Crimson Tide. Scoreless here, 22:44 remaining in the first half. The arithmetic is simple. If the Highlanders win today, they win the GBL. Highlanders are already in the playoffs. If Everett wins today, Everett will qualify for the Division I playoffs. So each team stakes in this game. As Red taps it out, looking for Plata. Plata with speed, looking to cross, get some space there for the cross. As Red, as well as Johnson in front. Maria Babcock able to get a hand to that one. Now Brand will pop that one towards the net. And Maria Babcock comes in and is able to get control before Olive Red was able to get there to close the deal for the Highlanders. Good attack there. As you saw them get Plata loose out on the outside. The Highlanders have shown on that far side from our broadcast position here. They are able to get speed. We've seen Olive Red as well as Plata be able to get ahead of the defender out there, Sofia Arana Quintanilla. Or Quintanilla, my fault. As Santos pushed down. Highlanders will have the opportunity on the free kick here. Dangerous location for the Highlanders with this free kick. As Richardson can really get it up there and get it near being played. You see Olive Red completely unmarked near the middle there. Now they're going to get onto her a little bit. Johnson there, Plata working in towards the middle. Red gets the boot to it. Now she looks to head it down. There's DeGoyer, just couldn't quite settle it. She's going to keep fighting through, though. She's got 3 Crimson Tide around her. She fights there, looking to get a corner kick out of it. It's going to end up being a corner kick. Good work out there by Adriana DeGoyer. As similar to Plata earlier, earning a corner kick. Good effort out there to get that corner. Second corner of the game for the Highlanders. They've dominated time of possession thus far this game. Everett very focused defensively. It's Plata trying to bend that one possibly into the net itself. Just went over the crossbar. Gets caught up on the outside netting. So the goal kick coming up for the Crimson Tide. Mentioned that the boys are ranked number 31 in Division I. We will have their Senior Day festivities here at Dilboy. That'll be October 29th against Chelsea at 4:15. We celebrate the seniors on that team. So they are heading back to the playoffs this year. Plata just pulling the ball on the string like a yo-yo. Now Santos gives it back to Smee. Smee heads it towards the net there with the boot. And Maria Babcock easily able to settle it. Comes out here wide, goes all the way through as Lones Rivera thought maybe DeGoyer had touched it, but she did not. So now Rickson with the throw-in. We're halfway through the first half. As Johnson trying to get the run on it. Pops it into the air. Olive Red trying to get to it there. Now Johnson pokes it to Santos. Santos plays it back. As Richardson has it, gives it to Brand. Brand tries to get out wide as Plata was making a run out there, but that got ricocheted back. As a player is down behind the play. As sent down to the pitch is Olive Red. Now a really good opportunity for the Highlanders on this free kick. Richardson will strike it. Johnson is going to get called for, or an offsides is going to be the call. I thought maybe a handball. I didn't know how she had propelled that ball forward. Maria Babcock, a quick restart. Rickson ready for that. Defends it well. Now Brand. Brand will send it back to Rickson. Annalise Brand just very strong in the middle throughout this season for the Highlanders. One of the reasons that they are on the verge of winning the GBL championship for the second year in a row. As Julia Rafkin will come out to address that ball. Thought better of it there as Gisela Razzo was in the area. Now Plata. She'll chip that into midfield. And Rickson, nice touch there by Johnson as DeGoyer will run onto it. She's got Red in the middle as DeGoyer looking to turn that corner. And that's going to go out as Casey Martinez defensively was able to prevent DeGoyer from turning the corner and getting a cross in. I can hear head coach Tony Arias asking for the cross earlier from the bench area. Is that ball sent forward, out of bounds. Alondra Flores knocked that one out. Now Johnson looking to control. She'll head it forward very, very nicely, trying to connect up with Olive Red. Instead, that one will be knocked out. Again, Everett not really looking to build any sort of offense. They've only built a little bit of offense this game, but very, very focused defensively on packing things in, parking that buses, as Jake has been fond of saying, as Johnson controls it. DeGoyer with the cross. Tries to get Red. Red settles it, but unable to get the shot away. She was closely marked. Now Smee to Brand. And she'll play it all the way back. And you see right here, the Highlanders able to play it all the way back to midfield. And Gisela Razzo just arriving there as Logue got it clear. Now Plata with the speed around the outside. Trying to make that center, but unable to. Corner kick coming up for the Highlanders. It will be their third. Another time that Plata has made an excellent run down that far side. They're really looking to challenge over there. Sofia Arana Quintanilla has struggled with the speed that the Highlanders can bring. As this one sent into the area, DeGoyer, the little outside of the left foot, tried to get that one in. Maria Babcock, great reaction, and she was able to corral that one and hold on. Now Rana Quintana dealing with Plata out there, and Plata just takes it right away from her. Now Camilla looking for the cross, brings it out here to DeGoyer. DeGoyer will pop that one towards the net, but too high. Tried the single touch volley and hit it a little too high. Didn't get the angle she wanted on that. Under 15 minutes remaining here in the first half. Highlanders continue knocking on the door. Just can't quite get it past Maria Babcock, as Maria Babcock doing very, very well in the goal for the Crimson Tide. And Plata controls that. Will fire that one towards the net. Maria Babcock down to her knees to be able to control that one. Highlanders once again controlling here. It's Richardson out wide, Plata with it. Looking to get it to Olive Red, as Olive makes a run there, but the offside is going to be called. As you see the Highlanders trying to get in behind this defense, get a nice run in behind them. Maria Babcock very, very aggressively off of her line. Highlanders have tried to put a few over her head, get them in behind her. She's done an excellent job of tracking back and taking care of those shot opportunities. This ball into the middle, sent forward once again. Here's Johnson. Johnson in between two defenders. She's got speed into the area, just a little too far out ahead. Maria Babcock very aggressively off of her line once again is able to control that ball. Highlanders continue to knock on the door. And again, you see what Everett is doing strategically, focusing very, very strongly on the defense. It's Plata now. Once again, able to get around, got that just a little too far out ahead. Second defender able to clear it away. Couple changes for the Highlanders. Johnson going out, Olive Red going out as well. As Brzezinski comes into the game, number 13 for the Highlanders. She has it right there. Gives it off to Smee, now Brand. Out wide here to DeGoyer. DeGoyer turns, redirects it towards the box, and it's going to be cleared away just out for a throw-in, as Leilani Rodriguez was able to clear that out. DeGoyer with the throw-in. Back on DeGoyer's boot. Going to get an offsides, I believe. As you see, Everett just keeps sneaking up, playing that offside trap on the back end. And on the front end, they're really not making any sort of aggressive plays. Gisela Razzo's been running around a bit as DeGoyer gets control of that one. She'll split the defenders. She'll center. Shot by Brzezinski, gets knocked away. As Brzezinski unable to control that. Nice job defensively for Everett as they try to mount a counterattack. Lones Rivera tries to connect up with Andrade. Highlanders able to clear it away as Richardson got control. Avery Baldwin in the game as well for the Highlanders. Up top there as she tries to make the turn here. She'll drop it off. Plata now. Plata looking to center, and that gets knocked down by D'Souza. Now Baldwin gets it back to Plata. Plata, though, unable to keep it from going out. Everett will get the possession. Highlanders dominating possessions, just under 10 minutes remaining here in the first half, still scoreless, as Amelia Maria Babcock has been very well, equated herself very well in the goal. Highlanders have not been able to get anything past her. A couple really nice opportunities as well. On the other end, Everett has not really demonstrated much interest in controlling the ball offensively or attacking. Mainly packing things in the back and then pulling up for offside traps on the back end. As Maria Babcock, once again, very aggressive off of her line, as she has been all game. Now Andrade trying to run onto that one, get it past Rickson. Rickson will play that out. They get it up to Plata. Plata tried to give that one to Brand, but stolen away. Nice job by Smee getting in the way there of the passing lane. And the pass from Lones Rivera behind everybody goes out of bounds. Fiona Rickson is back deep. Bridget Burgoyne in the game as well here at the near backside. Delia Richardson on the far side. And Richardson plays that forward. Racing forward towards the ball is Plata, but they play it back to Maria Babcock. Now Yelsa Garcia looking to make the turn. Plays that forward. Rickson will play it out wide away from Andrade. Into Smee. Back out towards Plata, but a little heavy there by Smee. Gets out of bounds. 8 minutes remaining here in the half. Scoreless at zeros. Everett building a little bit of possession here, as they've been able to get the ball up to Andrade, number 7, a couple times. As there's Gisela Razzo getting in the passing lane, stealing the ball away. Stolen right back. Great job by Richardson there. That ball booted forward. Now Smee controls. Gets it taken away by Lones Rivera. Plata looks to control it, but is unable to. And that ball out of bounds off the Highlanders. Everett's ball. Crimson Tide can guarantee themselves postseason action with a victory in this game. They are 8-8 on the season. They need 9 victories to make the Division I playoffs. As that ball played forward by Arazo. all the way through. Rafkin will take care of it. Now Julia with the punt. And Baldwin trying to turn on that one. Annalise Brand controls in the middle for the Highlanders. Gives it off. Johnson plays that forward. Actually, Logue playing that forward. As Caitlin has moved up into the midfield area. Maria Babcock controlling it. As Baldwin unable to chase it down. Highlanders able to generate several scoring opportunities using their speed on the outside. Everett has been able to stem that tide a bit here recently. As Logue tries to shuffle that ball back to Brand, got by her though. As Garcia with it. Out wide, Richardson with the back heel and then centered by Garcia, but cleared away by Smee. Now Logue, unable to control there. That gets through as Lonas Rivera is into the box. Nice job there by Rickson as she was able to control that. Goes to the turf very, very hard. As Adriana DeGoyer's through offensively. She's got the cross there looking for Brzezinski. Brzezinski got spun around a little bit as we check back with Fiona Rickson on the back line. She's up. As Johnson and Red coming back into the game for the Highlanders. Throw in here on the near side by DeGoyer. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson turns, chips it to the inside looking for Logue. Logue with the head, wasn't able to control it though. Out of bounds, it'll be Everett's ball. Under 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Scoreless tie here at Dilboy. Is Everett able to clear that out of any danger? Rickson with it on the back line. Nice to see Fiona Rickson playing that ball. She got taken to the turf very hard. Smee feathers that ball through, but the arm was up. No whistle was sounded. The offsides would have been called if the Highlanders had addressed it. Now Everett trying to build something far side. Plata says, no ma'am, that will not be happening. Logue able to get in the passing lane there, but unable to control as it's out of bounds off of the Highlanders. Nearing the end of the first half here, still scoreless here at Dilboy. Highlanders need a win to secure the GBL championship. I will have to run numbers about a tie, but I believe a tie will not fully secure it for them. Nice pass through right there as Annika Johnson's out ahead. Chasing her down is Garcia. Nice job by Garcia using speed coming up. Able to knock Johnson off the ball. Johnson wanted something for that physicality from Garcia, but no whistle was forthcoming. They play it out wide, Olive Red. Arana Quintana sending that one away. Out wide, Red once again. Red has used her speed to get loose out there. Trying to play that towards Plata, but poked away. All the way back, Richardson will chase it down and send it back to Rickson. Now Smee controls, back to Richardson. Delia puts the boot to it. Nice touch there as they give it over to Brand, up to DeGoyer as DeGoyer's able to get in. DeGoyer with speed into the box, and she is bodied to the ground. No call whatsoever as DeGoyer was into the area, lining up her shot. I'm not totally sure how the ball was played in that situation. I know Adriana certainly was played to the turf. 2 minutes remaining. Time kept on the field as Plata now chasing that one down. Maria Babcock will get to it first. Official time kept on the field. We await the long whistles to signify the end of the first half. The game tied at zeros. Highlanders have built some good opportunities and have not been able to break through yet, as DeGoyer looking for the quick restart to Johnson. Johnson looks to settle. She'll turn. She's around. She'll center, and that goes out of bounds. A corner kick coming as it came off of Arana Quintanilla. Highlanders looking to get this corner going quickly. Smee coming up into the box. Caitlin Logue will be up right in the center of the goal area there. It's Plata. Maria Babcock, nice job there by Amelia Maria Babcock, taking control of the situation, getting in front of the first Highlander who might be able to address the ball and catching it and controlling it out of the air. As Richardson will control for the Highlanders. And that will do it as the long whistle sounds to signify the end of the first half. We are scoreless here at Dilboy Stadium. The Highlanders and the Crimson Tide will be back for second half action here on Somerville Ed TV. We are back here at Dilboy Stadium. Scoreless 0-0 tie between the Highlanders and the Everett Crimson Tide. I'm Todd Harmon as we have the closing to the GBL season for the Highlanders. A win tonight for the Highlanders, and they have secured their second straight GBL championship, successfully defending their previous one. Of course, the Highlanders already in the playoffs. Everett comes in with the opportunity of a win, getting them into the Division I playoffs, as they are 8-8. A ninth victory will get them to that 500 record for the season, guarantee them a 500 record for the season, with Beverly, a very tough Beverly team, remaining on their schedule as they are on the road the remainder of the season. Highlanders will be home the remainder of the season. They close their GBL schedule against Everett today at Dilboy. Then they will be home for Senior Day. That is against Malden Catholic. That will be at 6 o'clock on Thursday. Thursday the 24th, 6 o'clock Senior Day here at Dilboy Stadium. And then a big matchup Monday the 28th. That will be against Division III number 8 Saugus. A really good measuring stick game for the Highlanders as they go into their playoff run. As Plata trying to settle that ball right there. Sent to the turf once again. A little touch there defensively by Everett as they are able to prevent the attack there. Maria Babcock been very strong in the net for the Crimson Tide, and they have been very, very defensive-minded today. As Delia Richardson plays that forward, Johnson, but the hand is up. Johnson maybe a half step ahead that time, as we've seen the Crimson Tide on the back end playing that trap, bringing their defenders up, leaving Maria Babcock back. She's very, very aggressive off of her line. Highlanders have been called for multiple offsides today. And then in terms of the offensive end, Everett has been very focused on maintaining just clearances. They've really not built a ton of offense. We'll see if they change that strategy here in the second half any, as this ball played out wide. And Olive Red unable to control for the Highlanders. Throw in comes to Everett, as now Richardson with it. Richardson plays that forward, but it's cleared away downfield into space where it will go out. As Arana Quintanilla was able to clear that away for the Crimson Tide. A good example of what they've done offensively. Arana Quintanilla just sending that ball out of any possible danger with no real regard to build offensively. It's Caitlin Logue now. Trips up And the trip will be called, as Tiffany Aguilar called for that one. As Logue tripped up from behind by Aguilar. Just underway here in the second half. Highlanders have built multiple scoring opportunities. Everett has been able to deflect, block, or Maria Babcock has been able to stop their goaltender. Maria Babcock able to stop most of the attacks. As Olive Red tries to turn on this one, Arana Quintanilla defending her there. And once again, knocks it out of bounds. Clears it away. Everett, for all the world, looking to play for a tie. Long throw in by Red, looking to get it to Plata on the inside, headed away. Nice move there by Logue. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson, though, squeezed between two defenders. Arana Quintanilla again sends it out of bounds. Now Plata will get it. Looks to turn. Ends up with Olive Red, who pops it towards the net. Right in front is Johnson. She hits it towards the goal and just wide, as Maria Babcock did not grab that one, did not control. Johnson hits it just wide. It's now popped right back into the area as Plata sends that one with the left foot towards the net. That one goes wide as well. Annika just did not get a clean hit on that ball. As Maria Babcock to be dealing with an equipment issue. Corner kick is going to be issued. So the Highlanders will get their fourth corner of the game. Official will stop the game while Maria Babcock gets her shoe tied there. Now Plata ready to go. Smee in the middle of the area. Caitlin Logue on the back post here near side. Olive Red looks for the head there. And she was able to get the head to it, but didn't quite redirect it towards the net. Goal kick now for the Crimson Tide. Just over 5 minutes elapsed here in the second half. Scoreless tie from Dilboy Stadium. Lots of stakes in this game. Highlanders can win the GBL outright with the victory today. Everett can get into the Division I playoffs with a victory. Plata looking to chase this one down. She goes out far side. Plenty of Highlanders near the net as Johnson is out there. And Plata forced out there. Looks like we have a goal kick coming up for the Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide packing everything in, playing a very defensive style. It's Delia Richardson knifing through. Gets that one to Johnson. Johnson out wide. Red will look for the cross. Whistle sounds. Another offsides is the call, as Everett's so aggressive with that offside trap. Smee with the head. As Lunas Rivera sends that one into the middle of the field. And Arazo looks to control as she gets it away from Annalise Brand. Doesn't control her pass though. And Plata able to run onto it. Now Plata, she's free, looking to cross, trying to get it to Johnson. And that one is knocked away before the cross could get clear to Annika Johnson. Now Plata looking for a fast restart. As Logue gets bowled over there. It will be a free kick. Dangerous location for the Highlanders for this free kick. As Logue pleading her case. Maybe looking for a card in that situation. Didn't feel the ball was being played at all. Everett is ratcheted up their physicality. Richardson ready to boot this one away. Very dangerous location. The opportunity there, but right at Maria Babcock as Maria Babcock secures another save. Out wide, played by Connie Paz Hernandez. Richardson takes it away to Rickson, now to Brand. Brand, though, gets it taken away from her by Giselle Arazo. Arazo was able to poke it away. Ball sent forward. Rafkin comes off her line, makes the play. Looking for Olive Red here with the skip pass up forward. Olive Red, so much speed as you see her get by the defender there. Plays it out into space. And Maria Babcock, once again, aggressive off of her line, gets there just before Adriana DeGoyer. Good play there by Olive Red. She used her speed to get open, played that ball into space, and DeGoyer was right there, but Maria Babcock able to take care of it. Foul called against the Highlanders. Free kick here for the Crimson Tide. And the Highlanders once again knifing in, just knocking the ball away there. Everett trying to build something offensively here. Highlanders have dominated the possession. Burgoyne will just send that one out. Wendy Santos checking into the game for the Highlanders. Annalise Brand will head to the bench. So it looks like Logue and Santos in the middle, in the midfield for the Highlanders. Rickson is back playing that back sweeper role defensively. So many pieces and parts that head coach Tony Arias can play with on this team. Wendy Santos controls, gets it to DeGoyer. DeGoyer plays that one forward. Now Plata will get to it. She plays that back, looking for Smee. Smee brings it out wide. Olive Red will get it. Her touch sets up the run. Annika Johnson running parallel in the middle. Red brings it back to herself, the left foot looking for Johnson. It gets through, but Johnson unable to control it. DeGoyer will chase it down. Gives it back to Santos. Santos down to the pitch on the tackle by Andrade. Plata now with it. Plata plays it all the way back. Popped into the air. Camilla looking to control. And she does. Nice turn there by Camilla. Met by another Everett defender. She gets around her. Johnson tries to fire from just outside the box. Highlanders looking for a handball there. Not going to get it as it gets forward to Giselle Arazo. Highlanders have to be careful, not to be frustrated in this situation. They feel there have been some contact fouls, some physicality from Everett that has not been called. Handball there not called. There's been scoring opportunities as well. The Highlanders have not been able to get it into the back of the net, though, as Maria Babcock has been very good in the goal, and they have really packed this defense in. It's Plata now, working against Lemus. Lemus goes to the pitch. Ball is out off of the Crimson Tide. Throw in for the Highlanders. It's Plata out wide. Turns. Tries to keep it in. Two defenders on her. Drops it off. Centered. Johnson will knife towards it. Tried to control it, but it gets cleared away at the last second. Now, Giselle Arazo trying to make the run. Plays it out wide. It's a good job on the back line. Emma Lounsbury in the game for the Highlanders. She played that towards the center, looking for Annika Johnson. Out of bounds, Lounsbury with the throw into Johnson. Johnson will play it back. Richardson into the area. Babcock, Maria Babcock, holds on, controls it. As the Highlanders looking to build, get into that scoring column here, have had the opportunities. As DeGoyer now. Beautiful play there, gets it forward to Johnson, but once again, the arm is up. That offside trap has just bedeviled the Highlanders' attack here in the second half specifically. Everett playing very, very defensively. Very defensive-minded game. Highlanders looking for that breakthrough goal. They have been knocking on the door. Johnson gets it out wide to DeGoyer. As Adriana's in to the box. And that will be knocked out. Corner kick coming for the Highlanders. Now Logue is in the box for the Highlanders. Smee comes up. Smee's gotten the head to it for a goal this year. Johnson elevates, also touched up there on the backside. Logue unable to get the goal there. She was able to touch it there, just ended up wide. She tried the single volley. As Johnson elevated for the header, but got over her head. 5 corner kicks on the game for the Highlanders today. They've come up empty so far. As Richardson plays that forward, it'll go out of bounds to the Crimson Tide. That's out of bounds off of the Crimson Tide. As Giselle Arazo last to touch it. Now that ball powered forward by Lonas Rivera, controlled by the Highlanders. Nice touch there by Richardson to Smee. Smee leads Lounsbury out here, and Emma just unable to get on top of that ball to control it as she was running parallel with Plata in the middle. That one came off of Lounsbury's hand, but no call on that. As Johnson bowling over Giselle Lemus. No intent on Annika's part in that situation. He's trying to address the ball. Foul went against her. 15 minutes elapsed here in the second half. 25 minutes remain. Still scoreless here as Everett has dedicated themselves to the defensive end of this game. That ball poked away for a moment by Paz Hernandez. Johnson sends that one forward. No, that was Caitlin. And Plata able to run onto it. She's got Johnson in the middle. As that ball knocked away by Arana Quintanilla. Now Logue tries to control. Cleared away to Plata. She's got a little space. See what she does there with it. Arana Quintanilla once again knocks it out. 6th corner of the game for the Highlanders. They've dominated this possession. They'd like to get something for it, but Maria Babcock once again knifes in, controls that corner kick. 23 minutes remaining here as Maria Babcock punts that one away. Richardson tracking back on the ball. Needs to be careful. Giselle Arazo in the area. Gets it back to Rickson. Now played forward, Caitlin Logue with it. Logue looking to set it up with Plata, but nice play there by Arana Quintanilla. Rickson out wide now. As the Highlanders trying to figure out a way to get past this Everett defense, this Everett offsides trap that has really bedeviled them here in the second half. Logue makes the run, gives it off to Plata. Plata the single touch to Johnson. Johnson tried to return it to Plata on the give and go. Got pushed from behind by Casey Martinez. No call there. Highlanders starting to get frustrated as Santos plays that forward. DeGoyer now. Nice play by Santos to DeGoyer. And DeGoyer, once again, has to fight through the physicality of Lemus as she centers it here. Now Plata tried to get DeGoyer on the run. Instead, Plata into the area. She'll take the shot, and it's in! Come back over net for the Highlander goal! Camilla Plata breaks through for the Highlanders and gets it by Maria Babcock. Highlanders lead 1-0. 22 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders were starting to get frustrated. Camilla Plata, though, controls the ball at the top of the box and is able to get it past Amelia Maria Babcock. So the Highlanders now lead 1-0. 22 minutes remain in this game. That's the breakthrough the Highlanders have been looking for as Plata gets the goal, leading scorer for the Highlanders. As Camilla knows what to do with the ball when she gets it in the box. Now we'll see if Everett will alter their strategy any. They've been very, very focused defensively, passing up some opportunities to move the ball offensively to just clear balls away. Johnson trying to run onto that one. So Highlanders trying to build off of that single goal by Plata. Take advantage of a little bit of momentum here.
Number 7.
As Wendy Santos gives it to Camila Plata. Back to Santos. They play it all the way back. Richardson with it. Richardson plays it forward to Plata. Plata has Lounsbury out wide to the near side. Goes out of bounds. Off of Everett, throw in quickly to Plata. And now Richardson will get the throw in for the Highlanders as they look for the quick restart again. That one knocked out of bounds by Casey Martinez. Now Plata defended by Arana Quintanilla. And Quintanilla able to knock that one out. Tough footing there for Emma Lounsbury. She kept her balance. Very well done by Emma. So throw in goes to Johnson. Now Smee, nice pass there by Leela Smee. Trying to turn on that one was Annika Johnson. Footing was a little dicey there. She went down to the turf. Now Richardson pokes it forward with speed. Plata plays it back. Logue will play it. Logue plays it out wide to Lounsbury. And Emma betrayed by the first touch there. As we have under 20 minutes remaining in this game. Highlanders up 1-0 on the goal by Camila Plata at the 18-minute mark of this quarter. Or of this half, I should say. Now Everett trying to work some offense here. Richardson nicely done stealing that ball away. And now DeGoyer with speed as she goes down to the turf. Good tackle there by Everett. Now Wendy Santos tries to play it out wide, looking for DeGoyer. Ends up out of bounds. Now Santos battling there on the interior in the middle. This one sent forward into space, but no Crimson Tide members there. Highlanders pick it up. Now Richardson will just power that one forward, but out of bounds. Here the Highlanders coaches over there, Tony Arias saying that good idea on that long ball. Possibly for somebody to run onto. It's Plata. Just such skill there from Camila Plata. Played forward. Johnson got a touch on it. DeGoyer will chase it down, but Maria Babcock sends it away. Smee puts the head to it. As Annika Johnson with the head down to Plata. Plata plays it out wide, looking for Johnson to run onto it, but Maria Babcock gets there first. DeGoyer volleys it right back. Now Johnson crosses it over. Lounsbury's got it. Lounsbury with the left foot gives it back to Johnson. Johnson fires it And Maria Babcock, the diving save. Emma Lounsbury tries to spin back towards the net, taken off of her foot there. Cleared away by the Crimson Tide. What an opportunity there for the Highlanders. Lounsbury still down. As Plata talking to her. Also, Amelia Maria Babcock down for the Crimson Tide. What a save there by Maria Babcock as the fans give a round of applause there. Fans enjoying Somerville Youth Soccer Day here at Dilboy Stadium as we celebrate Somerville Youth Soccer. Everett having a team meeting at the top of the box there. 17:41 remaining in the game. Highlanders leading this one 1-0 on the goal by Camila Plata at the 18th minute of the second half. A win for the Highlanders means they win the GBL outright for the second year in a row. Olive Red knifing in, and she's able to get that cross almost into the net off of Giselle Lemus. But Maria Babcock once again, quick reactions. Smee settling it at her feet. Nice job there by Smee. Richardson out wide. As Isa Membreno Gomez back into the game. Membreno Gomez plays that forward just a little too far. As Plata trying to run onto it. That once again, ball played into space, but nobody there to play it. Fiona Rickson at that sweeper roll. Wendy Santos plays it out wide. Rickson once again, this time Yelsa Garcia got a foot to it, but she powered through it up to Santos. Santos played it out to DeGoyer, played into the middle, where Everett was able to clear it away. Now Olive Red trying to lead a charge there with Plata. Cleared away though. Once again, Casey Martinez doing a nice job on the back line for Everett. Throw in here, trying to get it to Plata. As it came off of an Everett player, sent back into the box though. Layla Barca-Gresh into the game. Now centered there and booted up. Olive Red tried over the head there. Nice boot by Olive Red. As a Barca-Gresh with the touch there, looking to DeGoyer. DeGoyer's got speed into the box. She fires that one towards the net. And Maria Babcock is there. Is once again another Highlander losing their footing on a shot. Johnson earlier, now happened to DeGoyer. As Caitlin Logue in the middle trying to control the ball, get it out to Plata. And Logue will ultimately control the ball out to Plata wide. Now Camilla. She's got speed, looking to turn the corner there on Casey Martinez. But Martinez able to clear that one out. Yet another corner for the Highlanders, 7th corner of the game. Under 15 minutes remaining, Highlanders lead 1-0. As they look to secure their second straight GBL championship. Caitlin Logue tries to control that one. Knocked out of bounds, that time by Arana Quintanilla. Now Isa Membreno Gomez up in the air. Olive Red will fire that one towards the net. Not a lot on that left-footed shot as Maria Babcock down to a knee to get it. Rosa Romero unable to control. Giselle Arazo now with the ball. Arazo, one of the only offensive-minded players that I've seen on the field right now for Everett. As they are trailing here, and Plata now running onto this, trying to get past Arana Quintanilla. It'll get out of bounds as Arana Quintanilla sent it out. Throw into Isa Membreno Gomez. She turns on it. Tries to pull it back, but Arana Quintanilla able to get it away out of bounds. Plata with the throw in quickly. And Arana Quintanilla clears that one away. Highlanders lead 1-0. Camila Plata, the goal scorer. 18 minutes into the second half. Everett has been playing a very, very defensive-minded game. Every decision they made has been guided by a defensive mindset. They have not played really, another example of it there, they've not really played to set up offensive runs. They've more played to just clear balls away. As Plata working against Arana Quintanilla, goes out of bounds off of Camila. Goal kick coming for the Crimson Tide. Now the problem for the Crimson Tide is the Highlanders were able to break through that defense, been using the offside trap to great effect as well, as Issa sends that back to Plata. Plata feathering it through, Olive Red. Oh my goodness, Red just took a little bit too much of a severe angle on that ball, and it got by her to Maria Babcock. And now Everett has this situation where they're down a goal. The opportunity to play in the postseason hangs in the balance. Nice turn there by Olive Red as she tries to chip that one into the goal. As Maria Babcock off of her line, but just crossed across the goal face. So now Everett has to change gears. It's difficult to do that as Richardson now. She's through. She's got room in front of her. She'll pass it to Red, who brings it back out to Plata. Plata from the outside looks to cross. Poked away at the last second by Casey Martinez. Yet another corner, 8th corner of the game for the Highlanders. Under 12 minutes remaining. Highlanders lead 1-0. It's Plata. Sends it in. It gets past Maria Babcock. Headed down by Olive Red, but then Maria Babcock was able to control. As that ball forward for Yelsa Garcia. And foul's going to be called against the Highlanders. Free kick here for the Crimson Tide. Kathleen D'Souza will take it. Everett sending some players forward, more players than we've seen them send forward. Maybe an opportunity for the Highlanders to get that second goal that they've wanted. As Casey Martinez clears that one away, Delia Richardson will chase it down. Rickson's back at that center sweeper spot on the defense. Nice touch there by Isa Membrano Gomez as Richardson with speed sends that one forward, but Martinez is able to clear it away. Logue pops it into the air. Now trying to control in the middle. Logue is able to. She sends it out wide. A little too much strength on that one. Trying to match it up with Camila Plata. I can hear head coach Tony Arias asking for her to send that to the middle next time, please. So Highlanders have come through the sides to get many attacks. Sounds like Coach Tony wants them to try the middle a little bit now as Layla Abarca-Gresh able to knock that one down. But powering through, keeping up. And foul's going to be called there on Yelsa Garcia as Garcia just bowling over Delia Richardson gets called for that one. Highlanders in no rush to get the ball back. They lead 1-0. Under 10 minutes remaining in the game as the Highlanders look to secure their second straight GBL championship. They are in the playoffs already. Those playoff matchups will come out after Halloween. Check MIAA.net. You'll be able to see who they are matched up against. Nice touch there to Olive Red, but the whistle once again as the offsides is the call. Highlanders have been bedeviled by that offsides track throughout this second half. Make sure you are following everything going on in Highlander Athletics. You are following our YouTube channel, Somerville Ed TV. Mash the buttons, like, share, subscribe, sign up for notifications so you know when we've got broadcasts that we've posted. We've got GBL Cross Country. We will be broadcasting the GBL Cross Country Championship. That will be posted soon, as that is taking place very, very soon, and tomorrow as we speak. Highlanders favored in that matchup. Opportunity here possibly for Everett as they tried to build late, trailing by a goal. Olive Red's able to take that one away as she plays it out wide to DeGoyer. A little give and go with Red as Olive Red tries to get by Giselle Lemus. Lemus pokes it out. Quick restart here for the Highlanders, but too far forward was Red. 8 minutes remaining in the game. Highlanders up by a goal, 1-0. As Camila Plata put the Highlanders ahead 18 minutes into the second half. Plata gets the inbounds. Turns. Just so much skill shown by Camila there. She was able to turn so effectively and keep the ball inbounds. Now Everett trying to find something there with Giselle Arazo, but Arazo loses control. Delia Richardson fixing her hair at the same time as holding on to her ponytail at the same time as she's dealing with the ball. Twice now she's addressed the ball while fixing her ponytail. Some serious effort being put in by Delia Richardson there. As Smee now will get it from a Barker Gresh. Unable to get it through though. So that's popped into the air. Dangerous here into the area as Rickson bodying up. The opportunity lining up here. Trying to turn is Garcia. Unable to get the shot off as the Highlander defense closed on her. Now Membreno Gomez sends that one forward, trying to connect up with Johnson, out of bounds off of the Crimson Tide. Highlanders looking to counter quickly here, leading by a goal. As Plata, Johnson just gets hammered by Martinez, no call. Now opportunity as Paz Hernandez gets past. Delia Richardson said, forget about the hair. I don't care. I'll let it flow. We got to stop this defensively, and she does. Now, Arazo sends that into the middle as Everett trying to get that offense directed. It's going to be, I believe, a throw-in here for Everett. It will be, as Martinez comes down to take the throw-in. 5:51 remaining here in the game. Everett building their best offensive attack of the game. Cleared away, out of bounds. As Plata trying to get this throw in there, and once again, just hammered from behind. This time, Delia Richardson hammered from behind by Yelsa Garcia. Whistle does sound in that case. There's the physicality for Everett ratcheting up here as we near the 5-minute mark. Official time kept on the field. Richardson sends that one away. It's Plata looking to run onto it. And poked out by Arana Quintanilla. Plata looking for the fast restart. Looking to Johnson on the inside. Knocked away by Arana Quintanilla. As 5 minutes remain on the stadium clock, official time kept on the field. We await the long whistles to signify the end of the game. As beautiful pass there by Isa Membreno Gomez, but Plata gets called for the offsides. Maybe about a half foot. Everett trailing by a goal here. Highlanders looking to secure their second straight GBL championship with a win. That's saved from going out by Garcia. As Smee will just clear this out for the Highlanders. Garcia looking for some help. Sent to the middle. Johnson plays it forward looking for Plata. Plata probably offsides in that case, but she's not offsides now as she's out ahead of the defense. It's just her and Maria Babcock, but her first touch betrayed her as it was too strong, and Maria Babcock was able to get onto it before Plata could chase it down. A little heavy on the first touch as Plata looks for her second goal of the game. Now DeGoyer knifing through, stealing the ball away. DeGoyer keeps fighting there. Foul will be called against Everett as they grab DeGoyer. Highlanders will get the kick from well outside as Caitlin Loeb goes over to take this one. Loeb plays that one back. Loaded up, down into the box. Johnson tries to play it on the hop there, hit it up over the net. Another good scoring opportunity for the Highlanders. As Annalise Brand checking back into the game. Layla Barker-Gresh heading to the bench. Good minutes for her today. As Annalise Brand has been tremendous throughout the season, controlling the middle for the Highlanders. She and Wendy Santos have really combined to do an excellent job controlling that midfield area, the center of the midfield area for the Highlanders throughout this season. As Johnson gets the poke, gets a push from Casey. Johnson into the area, gets it, tries to get it by Maria Babcock. Got into Maria Babcock's feet, and then she's able to control it. As Johnson tried to tip it by her. Casey Martinez, very physical down there defensively for Everett. The physicality has ratcheted up as this game has gone on. Another push in the back there. Out of bounds, it will be Everett's ball. As that ball sent forward, Rickson will chase it down. Rickson controls, sends it up, controlled by the Highlanders. So it's knocked out of bounds. Once again, last to touch at Highlanders. Everett trying to tie this game up in the waning moments. Official time kept on the field. We await the long whistles to signify the end of the game. As Johnson with Plata. Johnson's free. She's got plenty of space. She'll send it to the center. Plata had pulled off of her run, so Maria Babcock able to control it. Now Loeb looking to get the ball back for the Highlanders. Johnson, nice toe touch there to get it to Brand. And that ball cleared out by the Crimson Tide. As we await the end of this game, the Highlanders looking for their second straight GBL championship with a win. 2 more games remaining on the season against Malden Catholic and Division III ranked number 8, Saugus. And a tough game coming up on Monday the 28th. That will be here at Dilboy Stadium, a nice measuring stick game for the Highlanders before they begin their postseason. As Logue unable to chase that one down out of play, Everett will inbounds. As Membrino Gomez able to steal it away, Plata turns. Looks to center, cleared away. Arana Quintanilla, last to touch it before the corner. That is the long whistles, and that is a second straight GBL championship for the Somerville Highlander girls soccer team. They lose the best scorer in school history, and they win the championship again. What a tremendous season so far for this team, as the Highlanders come away with their 11th GBL victory. 11-1-2 is how they will finish their GBL season. They are 11-3-2 overall with 2 games remaining, as they have Malden Catholic coming up on Thursday the 24th, and then Saugus here at Dilboy on Monday the 28th. Remember that Malden Catholic game, 6 o'clock, senior day here at Dilboy Stadium, as we celebrate the seniors as they have secured their second straight GBL championship. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you very much for watching at home. Thank you very much, Bill Trudell on camera. Thank you, Joe Constantine on direction. I am Todd Harmon, and you have been watching the GBL champion Somerville Highlander girls soccer team on Somerville Ed TV.